So actually what's going to be pretty cool today is Kira here has written us an email with something that a lot of us have actually probably accumulated over the years. So we're going to do a little project out of the Simply Beads magazine. And Kira, why don't you tell us a little bit about your email?
Well, ever since I've been young, ever since I was young, my family and I would go on vacations, and we'd always get smashed pennies. And I have so many now, I just don't know what to do with them. So I was hoping for some advice.
Do you have smashed pennies in there?
No, but the really exciting thing what Kira is talking about is smashed pennies, and all to make a smashed penny is 2 quarters and a penny.
Very neat.
And so I have a great idea of what for her to do with all those smashed pennies, because you too,
yeah, every time we go to Disneyland, I'm like the one that goes around to every single machine, and I'm smashing.
Yes, so I came up with a really fun idea to put them into a charm bracelet, and I did do the project in Simply Beads like you had mentioned, and they were kind enough to release it for us to use on the show today.
Very neat.
So what I'm going to teach Kira is how to put one together, and what we have, Kira's collected is from Santa Cruz, in California, a bunch of smashed pennies from the ocean and the boardwalk and so on. So we're going to make a kind of fun nautical or seashore type theme for her. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to put a hole in the penny, because that's the biggest thing. To turn this penny into a charm, we need to put a hole in it.
Yeah, because I was wondering, how are you going to link all the pennies together?
We're going to put a hole. And there's this cool little vise. It's a little beading vise. And it has 2 different sizes. I don't know what the point sizes are, millimeters, whatever. What you're going to do is you are going to make a little mark with a marker where you want to put the dot or the hole, and you want to have it as close to the top but not to punch out any of the printing that might be on the penny. You're going to put it in the vise, and you're going to put that, and I like to use red so you can really kind of see where your dot is. You just line it up. I'm almost there. And it's so cool because I can't believe how easy this. I'm going to let you do one after I punch this one, Kira. So you can see it's in the vise, and I'm just going to go a little twist. And you'll feel it when it goes through.
So there's not much muscle behind that then?
Oh,
it's really easy
no muscle at all. That's what's
Very
so
cool.
cool. So I'm just going to get it out now. And look at that. Girls, see that? Look at the hole. This is like a perfect little hole.
Neat.
Isn't that neat? So why don't you go ahead and try it out. See how you're punching while Kira's attempting her little punching here. What I've done, this is a beading board. And on a beading board, there's different inches marked off so you can measure how long your bracelet or your necklace is going to be. And when Kira's done with that, we'll measure her wrist so we know how long to make her bracelet. And since we're doing an ocean theme, I have seashell beads and just different kinds of really neat textures. And I'm also doing, because they are pennies and used to be copper, we're using a lot of copper findings on the pennies to do this. So now, was that easy?
Yeah, that was
She's like grabbed her next one ready to go. She's like, I'll just keep punching.
Did you want to punch one?
No, I feel like that will take way too long because it's going to take me like an hour to get that.
Okay, so let's measure your wrist. Okay. Give me your wrist. Where do you usually wear bracelets on?
Actually, my left.
On your left? Yeah. Okay. So I just find using a little piece of yarn is the easiest way to measure. And we want it so, you like them a little loose. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's good.
So then that's how long it's going to be. So we're going to measure on our board here. And there's a 0 to 1. So Kira, it's going to be 8 inches total from start to finish. So you also have to leave enough room to put your we're going to use these are called toggles.
Okay.
And so you need enough room to add for the toggles. So the toggles usually, look at this one's almost an inch.
Yeah.
So you got to realize when you're laying out your beads to take that all into consideration. So what I've done is I've went ahead and laid out the bead pattern. And this is what's really fun about beading boards. You just start laying your beads out. No, I don't like the way that looks. And so it takes, instead of having to lay them all on here and going, oh, I really don't like that, and then have to pull them all off again, just do them ahead.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. So this, where the little indentation is where.
Right, the little groove.
And suddenly it all makes sense.
Yeah. And my little tip is just put a piece of Scotch tape at the end so the beads don't fall off.
Because I could just see myself stringing, falling straight.
And I always cut the beading wire a little bit longer. We're using a gold beading wire because it's a little bit closer to looking like the pennies on there. So what you'll do is you're just going to start picking up your beads and you are going to start the pattern that I've already laid out for you. This is very much from kindergarten when you had those A-B patterns. Remember those? You had to do those?
Those were fun.
Yeah, those were fun. But before I go any further, what I did show you is you have to put a jump ring. We put the hole on, and we need to put a jump ring. A jump ring is this little round ring, and actually this is a split. This one, yeah, these are with the, see where that little, they meet right there?
Yeah, I see
Do you
that.
see that? Okay, so we need to pull that apart. You're going to need 2 needle nose pliers to do that. 1 for each hand. So we're going to just gently pull. You pull away from you, don't pull out. You always want to pull towards you, okay? Then we're going to take that penny, and you're just going to put the penny right in the hole.
Oh, wow.
Ah, and then you're going to take your pliers, so you never even have to put the other one down, and you're just going to line it right back up again, and just give it a really good, so it's perfectly, look at that, see, it's perfectly
wow.
Now you have your penny charm.
And you
Isn't
just
that
slide it
cool?
on?
Yep, you have your penny charm. So I have my bead, and I'm also using these little tiny copper beads. Are called E-beads, and I find that that size bead is a great bead to put in between the charms. So it's something for the charm to hang, the penny charm to hang off of, and so you don't just see the wire.
Okay, that's
Okay, now I'm
Are
gonna take
these the
another.
E-beads?
No, these are
Oh,
the
these are
E-beads.
different.
All you can buy them. They come usually like in little tubes.
These ones are fun, though.
Seed beads are, yeah, those are fun. We're going to use, those are spacer beads, and we're going to use the spacer beads on here too. And we're just going to string, and there's, as you pointed out, these are the little spacer beads. And like I said, I wanted to do a lot of stuff that had copper, so it really tied in well with your pennies that you have. And then this is a great shell bead. I don't even know what they call these things, but they're cool.
Shell bead sounds like.
Yeah,
a
that
name
sounds
would
sounds
work
good to me. And so you're just going to string your pattern, and that's it. That's the whole pattern right there. We just keep repeating the pattern, and that's already laid out. And so you just keep on doing it. So if you want to go ahead and start working on it, and when you're done with it, you will put a toggle on with a crimp bead, and you will be ready to go.
Perfect.
Very neat. Well, as you can see, someone's thought of another fabulous idea. And I see we have a couple different varieties of vacations that you've gone on and things that you can do. I know you personalized a few. So, Kira, I hope we have solved the issue of all of these smashed pennies that you've collected. And remember, when creativity knocks, open the door.